Hey, yo, what's up, everybody? Welcome back to the channel and welcome to episode 33 of the Moviegoers live show. We are back and in full swing. That's right. I am very happy that I'm still being able to do this show. Yeah, I'm really happy to continue going with you guys. I'm glad you guys have been enjoying the show as much as you have. So yeah, and our next guest on this docket is a new face to the channel. No stranger to me, though. I mean, I've talked to them quite a bit about a couple years ago. He is a really cool dude, and I'm really happy to finally bring him on. I've been wanting to get him on for a while, but due to conflicts and also my stuff that goes on in my personal life, it's not that big of a deal. So let's welcome Moviebuff Grant. He is here. What is up, buddy?
Not much, bro. What's up with you?
Didn't expect that right away. I'm doing pretty good, man. I'm very happy to have you here.
Yeah, thank you.
Yeah. So yeah, we already got a couple of comments in here because you guys are seriously just the best. So I'm gonna hit these couple of comments and I gotta go get my dinner quick, so then you can just engage with the audience here for a little bit.
Okay.
Not to be confused with on Popcorn with Grant. Yep, completely different Grant. So
I call him Popcorn G.
Popcorn G. Perfect. Let's see. I watched Dream Scenario today. Wow, that was amazing. I love Dream Scenario. Yeah. That is such a great film. Nicolas Cage just being Nicolas Cage. Hell yeah.
Yeah, that's really good.
Watch Genie. As much as I like Melissa McCarthy, the movie was terrible. I agree. It's a terrible movie.
I'm 50-50. I'm 50-50.
I didn't like it at all, honestly. Saw Kung Fu Panda 4 yesterday, finally, and I don't think it tops the trilogy, but Kung Fu Panda 2 is still the best. I enjoyed Kung Fu Panda 4.
I loved it.
It's great. I'm going to kick my butt.
Kung Fu Panda 5 coming soon.
Oh, yeah.
Fair.
And then View with Drew, MVP. What's going on, buddy? All right, so just engage with the audience here for a couple of minutes. I'm going to go get my dinner really quick, so I will be right back.
All right. As you guys may all know, the reason why he brought me on here, it's right before Autism Awareness and Acceptance Month. If you guys don't know what Autism Awareness and an Acceptance Month is, it is about, how do I say this? It is supporting and respecting autistic people like myself. And as of me being a physical media collector, I would just pick up VHS and DVDs that I care about more. Specifically, the brands that I actually care about more. And I will say, for example, Paramount, DreamWorks, Marvel. Yeah, I know. I can see Avengers Infinity War right behind me, which I haven't even seen. And then I see Toy Story right there. And then Top Gun Maverick right over there. And yet I haven't picked it up and not seen it. Sorry, Luke. But I'm going to watch them eventually. I just need to make a dent in my collection, unfortunately. Getting myself a little water here because I've been eating nothing but Papa Crisps. Good water. Good water. And also in the comments, let me know what is your favorite franchise or brand that you truly care about more. Whether it be any type of studio that you care about, whether it be A24, Vinegar Syndrome. Okay, Vinegar Syndrome I could take off because it's a fancy boutique label. I call it fancy because it's way overpriced. But A24, whatever. Let me know down in the comments what your favorite studio and brand is.
There you go. So let's see. And got my delicious tater tot hot dish. It is very steamy right now. So
yeah, keep it cool. Keep it cool down.
I'm not gonna pour my Dr. Pepper all over it.
No,
Um,
no. I mean, keep it cool down. Like, let it sit for a
no,
while.
no, I know what you meant. I know what you meant. I just wanted to make a quick joke. So let's see. Supporting actors who play members of the X-Men team, how would you rank them? That is kind of difficult for me because
Me too.
I'm not like, I don't watch the X-Men movies all that often, but thank you for the question though. Oh, he's asking if you're a fan of David Cronenberg's body horror movies.
Depending on the rating, though. Usually I'm a G, PG, or PG-13 guy. David Cronenberg horror films or body horror, I can watch it once and never watch it again. But I am just gonna say in my own heart, I'm just gonna say no on that one.
That's fair. It's not for everybody. I mean, I am too. So here you go. Jared Runner's in the building. My good buddy Jared. What's up, Jared? Good to see you.
Cowboy.
Howdy, boys. Top Gun Maverick was such a great movie. Grant, it was literally my favorite movie of 2022. It was my favorite as well.
I just explained to your viewers that I haven't seen Top Gun Maverick, and yet I still need to pick it up.
Yes, you do.
I need to pick it up and need to watch it, but I need to wait for my mega haul to be stored.
All right, yeah, but you definitely need to watch it.
Yeah, I will. I will. Don't worry.
Because I was about to say, man, if you don't watch that, I'm coming for you.
Yeah, I do own the first one. Don't worry.
Okay, good. I love the first one. Like, I grew up with that. The second one I think is leaps better. Like, so yeah, I love that movie.
But they're making a third Top Gun film already, and it's gonna be in production for quite a while. But
right.
We will not know it until CinemaCon, which is in April of this year. So we will get to know more details coming up at CinemaCon.
Yeah, and I can't wait to see what hear some of the details about that.
But I'll tell you one thing: a third Paw Patrol movie is already coming out in July of 2026.
Dang! Like,
each movie is crazy. 2 years apart.
I mean, I enjoyed the other two though. I can't lie about that. I mean, I'm not ashamed to admit it. I like the first two.
No, it's okay. It's okay. It's okay. Everyone has their own taste and their subjectives.
I mean, but they're not like my favorite movies ever. Like without question, like they're not.
No,
like,
no, not with me either. But I enjoyed them. Sorry.
No, you go ahead. Sorry.
But Paw Patrol is a franchise. And I'm still going to continue to support Nickelodeon, even though that the documentary just came out called childhood TV shows created by monsters, and it's available on whatever live stream it is, streaming services. I don't know which brand, but I know that Drake Bell co-created that documentary.
Yeah, it was very interesting. But I was gonna say though, with my tastes, like it's scattered all around. It kind of depends on what you ask me, like what I can enjoy personally. But if you had to ask me, like, what kind of stuff am I into like now, especially with what I've been doing with my, what movies I've been watching, I've been getting into a lot of Jason Statham lately.
Yeah,
after seeing The Beekeeper 3 times.
Saving the bees. Saving the bees.
Yes. To be or not to be. I freaking love The Beekeeper. And as you can, if you can't, I want to show you this. I got a pretty big stack of Statham movies.
I know. I watch your live streams, and most of them are pretty average and solid. And I will agree that Crank 1 and Crank 2 are the best ones.
Yes, I and funny story with that is I actually just watched Crank with Mike. If you guys know Mike's reviews and analysis here on YouTube, one of my best friends here, go subscribe to him. He's a really cool dude. I showed it to him and we were laughing our ass off most of the time, like because it was too freaking funny. Like,
Yeah.
like seriously, like, um, he freaking cuts a dude's hand off with a meat cleaver, and when he shoots somebody, the guy's hand that he cuts off with a meat cleaver is still on the guy, and I'm like, bitch, you crazy. But that's why I love Jason Statham though, because like no matter how far he goes to kill people, he does not care how he does it, man. He does not care, and I'm like, Jason Statham, or should I say, Jason Statham, I salute you. Like, let's see, what is your least favorite superhero movie trilogy? Probably the Iron Man trilogy, if I'm being honest, because I mean, look, I love the first Iron Man. I like Iron Man 2, but like I said, but what I'm trying to say is like each Iron Man sequel keeps going downhill. I mean, especially for the third one. Like I really do not like the third one at all. Like, so
My least favorite superhero franchise is the DCEU.
I think he was
Unfortunately,
more meaning trilogies. Like,
yeah,
regards to like,
that just goes from all films. But if I had to choose more than a trilogy, Wonder Woman. Uh, if you count what is it, Shazam, Fury of the Gods with Wonder Woman, I count that as a trilogy.
right.
But the first Wonder Woman movie I liked, but during the pandemic, Wonder Woman 1984, it was awful for me. I hated it so much. But the worst thing was is that my mom wanted to watch it, and that was like, that is not going to be a good franchise down the line. But they did cancel Wonder Woman 3 after how many reviews were there for Wonder Woman 1984. So
Right. So, see, he says he cares about A24, Warner Brothers, Sony, Paramount, Disney, and Universal. That is awesome, Hunter. That is awesome. I think that might be it. That's the documentary you're talking about with the Nickelodeon stuff.
quiet on the set. Yeah.
Cam Cross Comics, my dude. How's it going, Cam? AKA who I like to call the king of hot takes. Like, he is a legit king of hot takes, dude. I swear to God.
He is. He is.
Bingo. Bingo, bingo, bingo.
I would say he's a hot man from the beginning.
Oh, man. I mean, you also want to know a good reason why I think he does not give a fuck about what he does to people?
Oh, yeah. Yeah, I seen it in Fast X. Well, no, I take that back. Fast 8. Fast 8. I know him a little bit Fast 8.
I'm more leaning towards the mechanic.
Ooh.
There's a scene when he's looking for answers. He sticks a woman's hand in the garbage disposal and turns it on. I'm not joking you. That actually happens.
Yeah, I know.
Like, if people have not seen The Mechanic, go watch The Mechanic. That's one of the better Jason Statham movies. Like, directed by Simon West, I think. Where is it at? Let's see. Yes, directed by Simon West of Con Air, aka Put the Bunny Back in the Box. I love Con Air. It's so fun. What superhero movie trilogy do you like more, the Wolverine trilogy or the Ant-Man trilogy? I'd say it gets better after X-Men Origins Wolverine. So yeah, I think I would agree with that with the Wolverine.
As a Marvel fan, I do not care when it comes to the Wolverine and the Ant-Man trilogy. But what I found out very recently that the Ant-Man 4 is not going to happen after the performance of Quantumania did. And Jonathan Majors was fired after his guilty verdict because of the situation that he had. I'm not gonna read it on here, but I want to
Yeah,
keep
because
it.
I don't want to talk about it, man. I really don't. But I mean, but thank you for bringing that up, though. But it's just I don't want to like go into detail about what happened
Yeah,
because that will depress me.
yeah. I'm just gonna keep it fair and square on my end.
And thank you for that. Favorite trilogies is Christopher Nolan's The Dark Knight trilogy, aka probably the greatest trilogy of all time. Is that like I love the Dark Knight trilogy. All three. I mean, I will say it. All three of them, masterpieces. They're all fantastic. Thank you. What is your favorite Jason Statham movie? Hunter says Homefront. Homefront's a good one. Definitely Crank. Crank is definitely my favorite.
To be honest, Transporter.
I can't blame you on that. I love those first two movies. The first, I'm only meaning the first two. The first two are the good ones. 3 sucks, and Refueled, that is not even a movie. It's a Audi car commercial. That's all it is. I mean, look at Chris Suckman's review for it.
Yeah, I know.
He even said, like, between this and Hitman Agent 47, Hollywood really wants me to buy an Audi. That's literally what he said. So basically, Hitman Agent 47 and the Transporter Refueled are literally the perfect, or basically Audi car commercials.
Yeah.
Yes, Con Air. Oh my God, Con Air is a great movie. Such an incredible cast. Oh my God. Well, it ain't my ties and Yahtzee out here, but let's do it. It's so terrible. Like, if we're speaking like objectively, it is so terrible. Like,
Oh.
But Coleman Domingo might be the next king. I'd actually welcome that because I love Coleman Domingo.
Yeah, that's what.
Well, if he's going to be the next king, then then my fan casting will not work for him being Shadow. I really wanted him to be Shadow, like, because his voice really fits that character for me. Like, I don't want to hear none of that Hayden Christensen bullcrap though, because Hayden Christensen does not fit for Shadow. I'm sorry. Someone like Coleman Domingo fits.
Your opinion is an opinion, and I don't mind which actor plays Shadow. Even if it's Hayden Christensen, I'm still gonna give him a chance.
I mean, yeah. I mean, like, I'll give him a chance too, but I need to hear his voice though and how he sounds with Shadow. Like, I just need to hear his voice.
Wait till you see the trailer and see how you like it on that.
Well, it just only depends it only depends on like who they say that they cast though, because they haven't announced that yet.
Yeah, we'll wait till CinemaCon. We'll wait till CinemaCon.
Oh, okay, it's coming at CinemaCon. Okay.
Because they will do everything from like Warner Brothers, Paramount, DreamWorks. Sony is being kicked out this year because of let's just say this, Madam Web bombed, and they are going to be fixing the Sony Spider-Man universe if Kraven the Hunter does well. If it can go that route, and Venom 3: The Last Dance.
Yeah, I don't know. We'll see. But I mean, I had a blast watching Madam Web, like, for the wrong reasons. I should clarify, for the wrong reasons, because it was hilariously bad. I mean, but there's just one scene. I always bring this scene up because it's just like, oh my God, really? So it's the scene in the diner when the girls are up on the table dancing to Britney Spears' "Toxic." So yeah. Sydney Sweeney plays as Julia Carpenter, aka Spider-Woman. And basically she has this trope of like, for girls, like, if you wear glasses, you're ugly, and that kind of thing. And I'm like, hello, I'm a dude that wears glasses, so am I ugly? But I mean, I can forgive a film like She's All That for that kind of trope because it's the film that started it. Like, and it was actually very like it didn't take it so seriously. Like they were still having fun with it. So I was like, you know what? Sure, I'll give you a pass.
Oh,
But I'm talking about with a movie like Madam Web, where you cast one of the most attractive women alive in Sydney Sweeney. Like even her just wearing glasses, like looking like a nerdy girl. I'm like, she still looks good regardless. And then she gets up on the table, takes off the glasses, and I'm like, well, you ruined it. Like seriously, why would you do that? You looked fine before. Oh man.
hot take. I would watch Madam Web again over Megamind 2 any day.
Oh, easily. Like easily. Like that's what a
I
lot of
hated
people have
that
been saying.
film.
Actually. A lot of people have been saying that Megamind versus the Doom Syndicate is better than worse than Madam Web. Like,
Yeah, yeah.
and I'm like, you Madam Web haters, you owe that an apology after you watch a Megamind versus the Doom Syndicate.
Yeah, I called it Megamind versus the Doom Trash, which the movie is trash.
That's what she said.
Yeah, up there.
But another movie there's another movie that I actually
Hey,
yeah, way more than Madam Web.
Freelance
What?
with John Cena.
I'm talking about this year distinctly.
Okay,
But that was me. But yeah, I mean, you're definitely right on that. But I'm talking morally about for this year.
all right.
Imaginary.
Yeah. There were some flaws with that one, and I didn't mind that one.
Oh yeah, the teddy bear's creepy, right? False scare. Boo. Like,
Not
oh yeah, the
funny.
teddy bear's the teddy bear's a figment of everybody's imagination. Yeah. Then how did we see it the entire time?
Yeah.
How did we see it the entire time if only the stepdaughter and the stepmother could see it? Make it make sense, Jeff Wadlow.
Would you watch Imaginary or Night Swim again if you were forced to watch a bad Blumhouse movie?
Might seem like a hot take, but I'm going to go Night Swim. I'm going for Night Swim. Because at least Night Swim got one unintentional laugh out of me, which is at the opening scene when the CGI demon is pulling the little girl underwater. I know I'm a terrible person. But the way that they executed it was hilarious.
Just an innocent girl. Man, why?
I know, but it's like she made such a stupid decision. Like to a certain point where it's like
What
you made
stupid
that like
decision?
it was such a stupid decision. Like, oh, there's a little toy boat. I'm gonna go get it. Nope. Like that kind of thing, you know? And just when she's getting pulled underwater by the CGI demon, it made me laugh my ass off, dude.
Oh.
Like it was so freaking funny. And that was like the only laugh it really got out of me because also, I mean, even the more I thought about it with the really funny jump scare, like where Wyatt Russell's like, Marka. And then 1, 2, 3, you're supposed to say polo. I was like,
Yeah.
bruh, no. No.
Oh.
Let's see. Hunter's asking if you've seen Oppenheimer.
Yes, I have. I only watched it like a couple weeks ago because of the Oscar season, and I'm gonna be honest with you guys. Absolute quality. To be completely fair, I watched it on an 8K TV. No, I'm kidding. 4K TV. To be completely fair. Yeah, it was good. It's a masterpiece. But yeah. I enjoyed the movie.
But not something that you would particularly like revisit. I don't blame you. It's okay.
No.
It's all right, man. I'm not going to blame you for that. Agreed? Agreed.
Disagree.
Agreed on all of them.
Yeah.
All of them.
Yeah.
Woody Harrelson, John Lithgow, Gary Oldman, John Malkovich, Tim Curry, and Willem Dafoe. Agree on all of them. Are you a fan of the Invisible Man remake? Yep.
Oh wait,
Wrong way.
wrong one.
Every single time, bro. Every time.
uh,
But yeah, I mean, but yeah, Imaginary, that movie sucked terribly. Like after like the first 20 minutes wrapped up, I was so ready to leave the theater.
yes.
I could not tell you how many times I tried getting up from my seat and even trying to leave. Like
I know.
I was just like, no, come on, stick it out.
Yeah, bear with it. Please.
I can't leave.
I can't leave. I gotta watch my review copy for the fans.
If only.
Yeah.
If it was a review copy from like Lionsgate on Blu-ray or something like that, I probably would have turned it off after the first 20 minutes.
Yeah.
I probably would have turned it off, but I was in the theater and I didn't want to wait, just be like, I didn't want to walk out. It didn't feel like I just wasted my coupon, like, you know, like walk out 20 minutes in, you know, because I did use one of my coupons to watch it. But here's my thing though. I also used one of my theater coupons for Madam Web. So I did. It was a $20 coupon, so it's like you can't blame me entirely for that, you know?
No, I don't. At our local theater, you get a free movie with your coupon, at least.
Well, mine does, like, you know, those little
Free movie tickets, I believe.
well, it kind of just has like here, hold on. Shh. Fuck, I left my wallet over there. I'm not gonna grab it.
No, don't do it.
No, I was only gonna grab it just so I could pull out my coupon. But no worries, there's no code on it.
Okay.
It's like one of those passes that has money on it, so that's kind of what it is. So it's like one of those like little tickets that has like that looks like one of those free passes, but it has money on it. So
yeah.
So that's kind of what it is. So I used that for Madam Web, and luckily, me and my best friend were the only two people in the theater.
I know. I've been watching your live streams, and you've been telling like a little bit of story of laughing your way to Madam Web, and I'm just like,
and it was like it was probably the greatest time of my life, like, because even during the scene, like when the girls are dancing to Britney Spears' "Toxic," my best friend and I actually got up and danced a little bit. Because come on, man, like, why wouldn't you?
Yeah.
Like, that was just too fun. Okay, let's see.
Right.
Oppenheimer was my favorite movie 2023. I got the Blu-ray for Christmas and I watched it 30 times. Jesus, dude. Jesus.
3, 6, 9, 12, 15.
So you spent 90 hours watching Oppenheimer.
Yeah.
Oh my God. I couldn't even. I already done 6 hours of watching it. So,
okay.
I've seen it twice. So yeah, I can't watch. I don't think I can watch it like more than 5 times at least. I'm excited about Lee Winnell's version of the Wolfman. I mean, who isn't? It's freaking Lee Winnell. Yeah, I know. Don't judge me.
What's up, John?
So, John, how do you get review copies of movies?
It's actually kind of funny. Let me grab one from the distribution that I just got this year. So I did get in contact with the studio distribution services recently. And the first movie for review is this one right here.
Trolls Band Together. Okay.
And my next review copy is Wednesday Season 1 because I requested most of the physical media that I want. And by the way, it's not a regular DVD slipcover, so I'm just like, yeah, I'll keep it for now until I get another one. So I'm keeping the
Oh.
Blu-ray. Just I'm not gonna be keeping it for like 10 plus years. That's
Well,
a
they. I knew they kind of were gonna send you if they send you a review copy, they are gonna send you the Blu-ray. So
yeah,
like, they're
yeah.
not gonna send you DVDs or anything like that. They're gonna send you like the Blu-ray or the 4K version. So
They offered the Blu-ray because they have a DVD inside of it. So basically, I'm just like, okay, but I'll get my DVD copy by the time comes. So it's no
okay.
big deal.
Yeah, I don't blame you. Which comic book character do you feel was done worse in film? Phoenix in X-Men 3 or Venom in Spider-Man 3? Venom. He was just thrown in there. It was like okay, wait, we actually need a third villain. Okay, yeah, Venom. See you later. All that kind of thing. That's literally what it felt like to me. John says, I love that you have phone booth in that film reel at the top. Oh yeah, that's right. Right up here. Yep.
Yep.
Phone Booth is actually one of my all-time favorite movies. And I didn't actually make these thumbnails. I actually have a friend of mine that actually helps with these. So shout out to my buddy Jared Runner. He's a great guy. He does some awesome thumbnails. Like,
Yeah, he does.
helps me out for the channel. So thank you, Jared. I really appreciate you. Have you seen the Denzel Washington movie Training Day? Yes, I have. It is one of my favorites.
I have not because it's a rated R film, and we go by the rule of ratings in this house, unfortunately. So unless if I want to watch a rated R movie, I'll watch it on streaming, depending on if I want to own it or not. And Training
okay.
Day might be the one that I'm just like, yeah, I don't want to waste my time on it, and it's Warner Brothers, so I'm like, yeah, screw the CEO of Warner Brothers. I'm not picking any of their stuff up unless if it's the ones that I care about the most.
Yeah, Zaslav, you dirty bitch. Canceling Coyote v. Acme to give us a freaking Discovery Plus product placement in Aquaman of the Lost Kingdom. I'm not joking you. The scene when he's giving a speech, like underneath him in one of the shots, you can see Discovery Plus product placement. And I'm like, this is what you give me? This is what you give me. No, Zaslav. No.
Nope. We don't tolerate that. We do not tolerate that. No.
No, thank you. Should I just message the SDS on Insta?
Yeah. Go email them at info@sdsmedia and tell them which one that you want. And also, you have to follow the rules of the Studio Distribution Services Review Product Guidelines, at least for right now, because I've already got most of it in, and I agreed on every single term. And plus, my parents know already, so that is a plus to me.
Well, I do want some Blu-ray copies, for review.
However, they will only do new releases. They will not do.
That's what I know. Like, I knew they're only going to do new releases. Like, I know that. Like ones that I'm thinking for me personally are I definitely want an early review copy of The Beekeeper, and I want that early. I don't like as much as I love that movie and as much as I want to go out and get it. You know what I mean? Like, I want to actually go out on my way to go buy it. Like, I actually want a free copy of it,
They gave me Trolls Band Together for free, and I'm planning on getting, and Wednesday and what's another one? Kung Fu Panda. I got that requested, and I'm getting it for free, which completely.
I'm trying to think of another one. I literally just thought this one. It's coming. I know it's coming out next week, but it's like, come on, man. I would kill to get this one early. That's the Iron Claw. I would be so down to get that early.
So Studio Distribution Services only carries Warner Brothers products and Universal products, not
Okay, so yeah,
Lionsgate
I mean,
or
so
A24.
the Beekeeper is a Warner Brothers product. Like it's being released through Warner Brothers.
And being put out by Studio Distribution Services.
So yeah, so that's kind of I didn't know if A24 did that or not. So like I wasn't 1,000% sure though, because that's something I'm not like familiar with, you know. So
At least I look at the back on every single release of DreamWorks
I
movies.
mean,
Like, who put
I mean,
this?
I got one right here. I mean, I got one literally right here that says SDS right here, which is for the Maltese Falcon on 4K.
Yeah.
It has the SDS thing right down here. And
Yep.
by the way, I actually just rewatched this movie last night for the 5th time. This movie is a classic. Like, this is one of those classic films. It's like this is one of those ones I would easily recommend. Like, no one talks about the Maltese Falcon. It's kind of a crime to me.
Yeah,
Like,
completely crime.
it's a crime. Nope. Well, literally, kind of no pun intended though, because it is a crime movie.
Yeah,
Little
fair.
neo noir thriller.
Yeah, fair.
Can you request a Blu-ray? Can you request Blu-ray or 4K copies, or they give you what they give you?
So within the contract, you can say whatever you want to say for new releases, but they will not do TV series unless if they have some on them. Because Wednesday season 1, they don't do TV products at all. But they offered me a spare for Wednesday season 1, and I'm getting it in April. Which is fairly good and fairly decent.
So yeah, I mean, again,
You can request it, but you have to send them through email for your account.
Yeah, but if you can, after we're done here, if you can send me that information, I can try to get in contact, see if I can get a review, like a early copy of a Beekeeper. Like,
just do if you have like a email, just do info at SDS Media. That's all you have to do.
okay. Oh, info at SDS Media.
Yeah, that's
Huh.
Studio Distribution Services. That's it.
Okay. Okay, yeah, because dude, I would love to have some, like, even if I had to get Night Swim, because that is by Universal. That is Universal. So
It is.
I mean, and I wasn't even gonna think about even like paying my own money to buy it. So I mean, it's like if they gave me a copy for free, I'm like, sure, why the hell not? Like,
Yeah.
because it's like it's for free and I'm not paying for it. Like I would keep it like just for that. Honestly, I really would.
Okay.
He's asking. Oh, so Hunter's asking if you have a YouTube channel, so that way he can subscribe to you. No. Oh,
We got
he got it. Yes, yes. I'm not the only one. Let's go.
No, I do have an Instagram account, and you can follow me on Instagram at Moviebuff Grant. While I do have a YouTube account and subscribe, it doesn't have videos on there because I don't plan on going back to YouTube anytime soon because of how many hours that I have to put into a full freaking video. That is literally like, I'm not doing that. I'm just gonna do Instagram videos from now on.
That's why most of the time I do live streams, so that way I don't have to overwork myself. You know. Oh, let's see. Tiana is in the building. How's it going, Tiana? I need to get you on my show soon. Hopefully I can get you there. So I just have to review them on my Insta or YouTube.
Yeah. But you have to give them credit too. Otherwise, it's not gonna work out. With the company.
So I have to say thank you to Warner Brothers for sending me an early copy of like the Beekeeper.
No, say thanks to Studio Distribution Services, and they will tag you and like your photo, and even invite them to collaborate with you.
Huh.
Try doing that because I got Trolls Band together, and it got up to 103 likes within my first post with them. And I'm keeping good score on with Studio Distribution Services. They're killing it for me this year.
So okay, so I have to say like thank you to SDS Media for. I think that's their account. I could be wrong.
Yeah, at Studio Distribution Services on your Instagram account.
That's
They
that's
will.
what I'm meaning. Like thank you to Studio Distribution Services for sending me an early copy of The Beekeeper. Like example on that.
That one, and you can tell your followers on when is it coming out. Like when I
It will
did,
be released. So I already know it's going to be released on April 23rd. So
if you get it 3 days early, you have to say it's available on that day.
Yep, I will keep that in. Got Beekeeper coming in on Wednesday. Awesome.
Yeah.
God, if I got an early copy for that there, bro, I would just pop it in right away and watch it again. Like it's so good. If you guys have not seen The Beekeeper,
Do
I
yourself
can
a
just say
favor,
one thing. You're not a big Jason Statham fan. Just saying.
or you're living under a rock.
God damn it. God damn it. He got me on that one. I watched Phone Booth again with my friends over the weekend, and they loved it. Awesome. Completely agree. Venom done horribly in Spider-Man 3. Yep. Oh, did a jump. I haven't seen Maltese Falcon. I love Humphrey Bogart, and I love film noir.
Wow.
Yes, please, Hunter. Like,
Please.
watch it, and then contact me, and yeah, it's a great movie. One of my favorites.
Yeah, very good.
Movie. We just emailed them and asked for a contract. Yep, that should be.
Yep, that should be it.
Okay. So, so yeah, I haven't even asked one of my first interview questions from because the chat has been. You guys are killing it in the chat tonight. Thank you guys so much. So here's my first question is, and I know you're a big VHS collector. Like you're a big VHS collector. I've seen that on all through Instagram. You got a lot of VHSs. I mean, I used to be a VHS collector as well. Like I collected a shitload of VHSs, but most recently, but as of like now, like when it comes to VHSs, I mostly try to find the extremely rare ones, like the 2005, 2006 ones. You know, I try to go for that level on VHS. So most recently, I just bought from a Goodwill. I bought House of Flying Daggers on VHS from 2005. It's a Sony VHS.
Rated R.
No, it's PG-13.
Oh, okay.
It's PG-13. Yeah, and look at this, dude. Look at that. Look at that Sony label.
Yeah.
So this is a very, very rare tape.
That used to be Colombian TriStar Home Entertainment and
Yep.
Columbia TriStar Home Video. So
I'm keeping that. And when it came to 2005, though, that's when they switched it up to Sony.
Yeah.
But what do you think is like in your collection though for the VHSs? Doesn't matter like which company it is. What do you think is the rarest one you have?
I think I get this a lot. To be completely fair, for a while now, give me just 1 second.
All right.
This one actually came out rare, and that was Beebs Kids.
Bebe's Kids.
I call it Beebs Kids for a reason, but it used to be 24 bucks, which honestly didn't go for that many price. But when it went down as of a Blu-ray announcement, I picked it up immediately. Anyway, and it's a good cartoon. It's a good cartoon for teenagers, at least.
But yeah, here's
Beeb Kids is one of the rarest tapes that I have.
Here's one of the rarest ones I have, which is for Coach Carter.
I have that.
And also not even, and it's not even because of the fact that it's just a 2005 VHS. But here's the cool thing. Mine's the ink label copy, and it's a 2006 print.
Well, guess what? It's the same thing for me. as well.
You want? Is yours close by or?
Let's see, because you're on one of the shelves. Yes, I do. Yes, I do. Let's see. Okay, so we got our same copy here.
Yep.
Yeah, right here. Right here. Nope. I got mine with the sticker label.
Yeah, mine's the ink label copy, and it's a 2006 reprint.
Yeah,
so yeah, this is extremely rare, dude.
Yeah, mine's a late one, 2005.
Well, I mean that's actually the tape's original print, so.
At least I got the original print
so.
over any.
But I think the rarest one I have is another Sony VHS, which is for Stealth. I actually have that one. Very, very rare. Like, another one I have is Constantine, the Keanu Reeves one. Yeah, I have that. And I think I actually still have my VHS of Saw.
Oh.
That thing's rare, dude. That thing is rare.
I know it is.
Let's see, what's another one? Crash. The Best Picture winner, Crash. I do have that one. But one VHS I definitely want to get, even though I know it's not like quote unquote rare. But I would like to have it though, is for the Transporter. I definitely would like to get the VHS of the Transporter. Like,
oh.
Well, here you go. Let me show you. Here's the Transporter and Transporter 2. Like I said, the good ones.
Good ones.
These are the good Transporter movies. And if you
Transporter
guys have never seen the Transporter movies, go watch them. They're fun. They're good. This is classic Jason Statham.
Transporter 3 for me is okay. It did have flaws, but I would say it would be the weakest out of the Transporter franchise.
No, the worst one is Refueled. But I don't even think that even counts as the Transporter movie because it doesn't have Jason Statham. But let me hit the comments here really quick. I think I probably will too, and I'm very, very, very excited about that. I still collect VHS tapes myself. I actually got a VHS tape of two Law and Order episodes for less than 50 cents. Nice.
Hot take. Hot take. I will say that I do have 1,800 titles within this past decade. 1,800 titles is just a blessing to me. So
it really is. Am I going to do a watch along for The Beekeeper? You bet I am. You bet. You keep pointing in the wrong direction, goddammit. God damn it, Bobby. Let's see. Dell on Movies. What is up, Dell? I'm happy to see you, buddy. It's been a little bit, bud.
Yeah.
I actually found a VHS copy of Coach Carter and Saw and picked them both up for 50 cents. I actually found those. I actually did find those two actually at Goodwill. I actually found them both. So
I bought my.
But the copy I found for Saw, though, dude, you're not gonna believe this. The copy I found for Saw was brand new and factory sealed. It was brand new sealed, and I was like, oh, "You're coming with me."
Get it. I got my Coach Carter VHS tape for $3 with free shipping. $4 actually.
Very nice. Robbie and Serrana, a strong duo. How is it going? It's good to see you guys. I'm Hernando, and I'm scared of nothing. Well, I'm not sure if that's a joke or not, but don't be offended if we treated it like a joke. I'm just saying, don't be offended. Because we're not trying to offend people here. Just saying.
Okay.
I'm trying. Oh yeah. Here's another pretty underrated Jason Statham movie. Blitz. Basically, where he's a cop that's basically chasing after a serial killer that is actually a cop killer. So, kind of meshes well together, doesn't it?
Yeah, it does. It does.
Oh, you guys want to speak on underrated, dude? The Italian Job. This movie is awesome.
Oh,
I
wait,
love
I
the Italian
have
Job.
it. I have it right here.
I think I actually might have that VHS, but I'm not going to go up and get it. In all honesty,
Well,
but
you
I do.
will.
I'm still keeping my. Also going to keep my VHS though, because this movie.
Also have the original, too.
I have not seen the original, but I have seen the remake.
It's available on Kino Lorber's website.
I'll have to check it out. Me and Marvel actors, I cannot believe I'm saying this, but Sebastian Stan is playing Donald Trump in the movie. Okay, yep, not going to talk about that. Sorry, not going to talk about that.
Nope. We ain't talking about it.
That would actually be amazing if they did that. That would be great. What are you guys thinking on My Friends Tigger and Pooh? I grew up with that kind of stuff, but I mean, it's not my kind of thing anymore. Like,
Yeah, me too. But if it's for a new generation, though,
yeah. Yes, I would recommend checking out Blitz there, Hunter. I think
yeah.
if you like Jason Statham, I have a hard time believing that you will not enjoy that. Let's see. Goose86, what's going on, my dude? Wyatt on TikTok. The Italian Job is so good. Yes, it is. And a metal pack. It's original on DVD and a metal pack of the remake. I've seen that metal pack of the remake. I have seen that. I do want that, but I have this, and I found it for very cheap. I think I got it for like $3. So I was like, yeah, sure, why not? Oh.
Mine was $6 with free shipping on the VHS.
I actually found mine at a flea market for $3, so I picked it up. I just wish I found more Jason Statham movies at flea markets, so I didn't have to order most of them. Because
yeah, it's fair.
I had to order I got all of these right here. Oh shit, dropped them. Like all of these right here, I had to order online.
Yeah.
Which are Transporter 2, Parker, which I actually think is underrated. Death Race. This movie. Oh yeah, buddy. Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Kick ass. Then we got The Mechanic and Mechanic Resurrection. I don't hate Mechanic Resurrection, actually. I like that movie.
Yeah, it's fair.
And then we got Safe. One of his more overlooked movies. And Lock, Stock, and Two Smoking Barrels. Again, a big Guy Ritchie fan. As well as Snatch. My favorite Guy Ritchie movie.
Yeah.
So yeah, I had to order all of these online. Like, I'm not even kidding you.
No, it's your money. You get to do whatever you want with that, man.
I mean, yeah, you're right. But then here's Hunter's favorite right here. Homefront.
Oh.
Also a very, very underrated movie right here.
Oh, okay.
It's really good. Let's see. Let's hit more of the comments. Jeez, dude. Yeah. Okay. Fair enough. But I just don't want to talk about it. Okay. Bro, you need to check out Hot Rod. That is one of my favorite comedies.
I that movie too, and it's funny.
That is one of my absolute favorite comedies.
The best scene in that movie is
I'm sorry, but we can. I don't want to get copyright.
Yeah, no.
What would you do if you randomly found an unreleased copy of The Beekeeper at a flea market? I would buy it. Watch Death Race and had a blast. If you guys love Jason Statham, you guys got to check out Death Race. That movie's kick ass. Snatch is incredible. Snatch is the best Guy Ritchie movie. I think I can feel comfortable in saying that this is my favorite Guy Ritchie movie, because I remember during the pandemic, There was actually one point when I got the VHS of this movie that I watched this film. I think I remember at one point I actually watched this film 3 times within a week. Like, like I was like addicted to this film. But that was just at one point though. Like that was just at one point because I genuinely this is legit one of my all time favorites. Like I love Snatch. Um, you need to check out Hot
Yeah,
Hot there,
you
Dale.
need to
Check it out. It's so damn funny. Probably have to go with Death Race or Crank for favorite Statham film. Thank you for Crank. Crank is the best. And call me crazy all you want, people, but Crank is in my top 5 movies of all time.
Wow.
Yeah, I'm not joking you. And I think it's actually it's my second favorite action movie of all time is Crank. Because that's a movie that just does not stop. Like it just keeps going. Like it doesn't stop. Like, but it's like that's kind of what you should expect from Jason Statham when it comes to a movie like that. When it comes to a movie like Crank, you expect it to keep going and it doesn't stop. Like,
yeah.
And I'm like, dude, that's just perfect. But I did a double feature last night with Mike when I showed him Crank. We watched so first we watched Crank, and then we watched Hardcore Henry. Like that, and that is a great double feature. I don't like Hardcore Henry as much as Crank because it definitely slows down a little bit. Like there are some moments where I'm like, oh, okay, pick up the pace. Like, but back when I first watched it though, back in 2018, that was like when I was so getting into movies, like getting kind of more well versed into film. That's that one when I first watched it was too much. Like,
Ooh.
when it came to like the gore, like some of the kills, like I thought that was a little bit too much. But
yeah, don't blame
when I
you.
rewatched it with Mike, and now that I'm kind of used to super over the top action movies like Crank, I was like, yeah, I'm cool with this one. Let me see where. Yep, there it is. There it is.
Oh, yeah.
It's a lot of fun. Just again, there's more issues there's more issues that I can't really forgive with this one. Like the villain, he's just a very power hungry villain that's already so powerful, but he just wants more. And some of the CGI is actually pretty wonky. Like if you really look at it, some of the CGI is like, eh. But still, the movie is a lot of fun. It's really stupid and over the top, but it's like, but I kind of like but I love the first person action standpoint of this kind of movie. I think it's tons of fun. But Crank, I think, is certainly better because again, that movie doesn't stop. It's ridiculous. It's funny. Like, so that's kind of why I prefer something like Crank. Like, so just to be fair.
Totally agree.
Let's see. I've always wanted to watch Hardcore Henry. Check it out, man. It's fun.
Yeah, check it out.
Shawshank Redemption is one of my all-time favorite films. I mean, of course, it's freaking one of the greatest
It
films
is
ever made.
it's one of my favorites of all time too.
Death Race is okay. I prefer the OG Death Race. Okay, I haven't seen the original, but I can already tell you that I might just go ahead and just prefer the Jason Statham Death Race.
Seems fair.
Thank you, Dell. Crank and Crank 2 are awesome. They're the best. If I'm not mistaken, I think Matthew Modine was the villain in Transporter 2. Check the cast. Yep, he's in it, so it should be it. Never hear people talk about Hardcore Henry. When I watched it when it first came out, I thought it was badass, not the best film, but the action's great. Yes, it's great. But even if Crank has so many issues, like some of the issues with that film, I think I'm more forgiving on because the film just doesn't stop, and I'm willing to watch it more and overlook them. Just Hardcore Henry, there's just some issues with the film where I'm like, they really should have improved upon that. It is a fun ride. Just don't watch it if you have motion sickness, because that movie will make you sick.
Yeah.
Like, because remember Jeremy Johns did his review and his intro was like he wondered why they didn't release the movie in 3D, but now that he watched it, it's like the theaters would be having to mop vomit. So for that, so what was your favorite movie of 2023? Hunter asks.
I will actually go with an easy answer to this one because I am gonna have to go with Wish, even though that the movie did okay at the box office with Trolls Band Together. Wish had a few different storylines that I would really go up for, but they had to pick the easiest one to not. I will not spoil the movie, but I'll just say if you look at Instagram and YouTube's deleted scenes for Wish and deleted storylines, go watch that and let me know what you think of the storylines.
Yeah, I totally fair, man. I enjoyed Wish. It was good, but I didn't love. I mean, I don't think it's a great movie. I mean, I've kind of thought about it more. I liked it less and less, but it's still good. I like it.
Yeah.
Gavin's in the building. What's going on, Gavin? Good to see you, buddy. Just rewatched Across the Spider-Verse. Don't think it suffers from Part 1 syndrome. That's really my only negative with that movie is that it's the Part 1 syndrome. Like, all this big thing's about to happen. It's about to happen. Slam to black. To be continued. See you later. Like, I'm like, come on now, really?
Oh.
What was a movie that got better for you guys on a rewatch? Definitely The Flash. That one definitely got better for me after I watched it more and more.
Puss in Boots: The Last Wish for me because of I'm just gonna say this: when Shrek 5 gets announced, I am watching the second one right away. Just to lead off where this is going with this.
There you go. Would have needed to hand out complimentary puke bags. Yes. That is so true, dude. That is so true.
I think they're doing that with Terrifier 3.
They're probably gonna have to. Just saying. Yeah. Godzilla Minus One was one of my favorite movies of last year. That was I got to see it this year, but it was my second favorite movie of 2023. It's terrific. Did the jump. You need to see the Iron Claw if you haven't seen it. I 1,000% agree. He needs to see it.
But if
it's gonna be an emotional wreck, but I promise you, it's worth it.
But if it's rated R though, that doesn't mean I get to see it. I just see how. Now, don't get in mind, I will watch it, but I will check it out on streaming first.
Right. Love Godzilla Minus One. I haven't seen Wish, but yeah, I mean, I love Godzilla Minus One. I think it's hard to care about Part 1 syndrome when we know it's a trilogy going in, but at the same time, you don't need to do it you don't need to do us dirty like that. Like, come on now, man. Don't do me dirty. Dune. What with Dune? Like, that one made sense though. Like, that one at least made sense because we were actually. I mean, I know it took a few years for Dune Part 2 to come out, but it's like that one. I was like, that one got me pumped because it didn't do that like Slam to Black and to be continued kind of bullshit. Like that. Yeah. Like when they did that with Across the Spider-Verse, I was like, you did that to me.
Because I knew that Beyond the Spider-Verse was Part 2. But it all comes to a cost.
Yeah. Dune just gets better and better as I rewatch it. It just gets better and better after I watch it again. And
yeah, it does.
And Dune Part 2 was freaking incredible. If you guys did not see Dune Part 2 yet, go see it. It's amazing.
Same here.
Please see Dune Part 2.
Same here. I would highly recommend it if you read the book as well.
I already know that the next movie is going to be a adaptation of Dune Messiah. Yep, the second book. And then they'll adapt to finish off the franchise, Children of Dune.
But it might be split into 2 parts, if I am thinking right, because each story gets connected within the first and then the second book, and I'm like, they're gonna do a part 2 again. I just know it.
Well, no, they with part 2, like part 2 of Dune was to finish off this was the second half of the first book. The Dune Messiah is going to be Dune Part 3 is going to be an adaptation of Dune Messiah, but then probably the next, because it's a lot shorter than the first Dune book. But when it comes to Children of Dune, though, I think that one might be split into 2 parts. Because that one's a little bit longer than Dune Messiah. So let's see. Iron Claw is my favorite of last year. It's so good. I think it was maybe my top 5 or maybe even top 3. So good. God, don't do that. I'm also watching Lord of the Rings for the first time as well, the extended version, as I must say. I've only seen the Lord of the Rings films a couple times. I don't tend to go back and rewatch them because they're so long, to a point where it's like I can't really see myself rewatching them, in all honesty. But I mean, again, I see the appeal for people. Like, I see why people love the Lord of the Rings films. For me, I don't find them the most rewatchable films.
Also, shout out to Popcorn G, also known as Raised on Popcorn Grant, for seeing the extended versions in theaters.
Well, he's going to be seeing them next weekend, so that's going to be a lot of fun.
But I will have a bone to pick with him if we get into the next question already.
Yeah. Walked out of the theater excited for the next chapter, but now that we don't know when we're going to get Across the Spider-Verse, that's my concern. In all honesty, like, that's my concern.
And what they had to go through throughout animation process with the Across the Spider-Verse thing, because some people quit after the film was released, saying that they had to work their off. Keeping it PG. Keep it in PG. Keep it in PG on my end. Yeah, there was a ton of allegations when the film came out already, and I was like, this is gonna get worse. It's gonna get worse over time.
Yeah. Air was a great movie as well. I loved Air. That was a great movie. There is a lot of action in Dune Part 2. But then again, though, you shouldn't just be there for the action in Dune Part 2. You're there for the story. Like yeah. I think that's what really, well, besides Crank. I mean, Crank doesn't have a story. It's just balls out action with Jason Statham, which, again, like, that's the kind of movie that actually works for me. But I was trying to say, like, when it comes to I'm saying, like, when it comes to other movies, story counts best. Like that's what makes a movie better, is the story. Adaptation of Frank Herbert's Dune, and the third Dune film will be an adaptation of Dune Messiah. Denis won't be making an adaptation of Children of Dune. Oh, dang. But I hope when Children of Dune happens that we get somebody capable of that.
Yeah, better, well, with Denis Villeneuve.
Denis Villeneuve.
Yeah. I do have one of his films, though, Arrival. And that is a divisive movie, but I liked it for what it was.
I love Arrival. I mean, I love Denis Villeneuve as a director. Like, he is one of my favorite filmmakers. But I mean, I started to earn a little bit more, or started to gain a little bit more, or say much more respect for him after seeing Dune Part 2. Even though I loved him as a director, but then it's like, okay, after watching that one solidified how much I loved Denis Villeneuve as a filmmaker. Like, after watching Dune Part 2. I mean, I love Prisoners. I love Arrival. I like Blade Runner 2049. Everybody seems to adore that movie, and I'm like, it's good.
Yeah, to me
Nothing
it's
super.
fine.
Like it's a good movie, but oh, Enemy is really good, but very confusing, and um, oh, I almost forgot about Sicario. I cannot overlook Sicario. I love Sicario. Um, and Dune Part One and Dune Part Two, A+ material. They're both terrific. So
Yeah, yeah, I agree with you there. I agree.
so yeah, that should go to show how much I love Dune. We didn't know if part two would even happen of Dune until 6 months after its release. Well, I mean, I guess, but it's like they didn't. It felt more complete, I should say. Like Dune felt more complete than Across the Spider Verse, in my opinion.
Yeah, it did. It did.
Like it felt like it was more complete. Like after the way that Across the Spider Verse ended, I was like, okay, there's something missing here. Like this wasn't just a complete story. It was one big first. It was just one giant first act. Was really all it was. It was just one giant first act. I mean, I love Across the Spider Verse, but I mean, it's like, come on, people.
Hmm?
Seen a lot of reviews saying it was nonstop action. Just didn't know if that was a true statement. Kind of like John McFord action, but a good story too. Yeah, I get that. There's there's a lot of action in Dune Part Two. There is. I wouldn't quite say non-stop, but there is a lot of action.
Mm-hmm.
It's not non-stop though. Just saying though, Goose, because man, oh man, dude. Um, so okay. Trying to think of another good question. Okay, has I always like to ask this one because people always will have different answers. Um, has there ever been a movie that made you so mad that you either wanted to walk out of the theater or shut it off?
This one I can actually take an easy guess because I have watched a couple of films that made me almost kind of got me sick, and I had to turn it off. And one of those movies is a Video Nasties. Shout out to Raw God 2004 for recommending this on every single Video Nasties trend. Cannibal Holocaust, and that is
Oh,
the
okay.
worst. Uh, and you want to know why? Because Cannibal Holocaust and Ferox are both grossest movies that I've ever seen in my life. And it also includes, trigger warning, animal cruelty in both
Yep.
films. Uh, one of them involves a turtle, the other one involves with a pig. The pig got me to make me barf out of my trash can a little bit more. But
Yep.
would I recommend those movies as of a whole? Yes, but you need to put on a brave face and watch it through the entire thing. That including animal cruelty, which
Yep.
I'm gonna be honest, dude. There is a lot more video nasties than those two, but Fight for Your Life I would highly recommend. But those two, I would say I would turn it off immediately after the animal cruelty scenes because it was unfathomable to watch.
Right. But I was gonna say though, for me, like for like the one that made me so mad, I wanted to just leave. Um, was definitely
Imaginary.
Expendables. And yes, it's called Expendables, people. It's not Expendables 4, it's Expendables. I
Call
like
it a
I was so pissed watching that movie. Like I was like, come on, you guys, like Statham, you're better than this. I know you are. And I was just, oh my god, dude. The oh my god, it's terrible.
fun fact. The Razzies got two Razzie wins for the Expendables.
Expendables. I like
Yeah.
that. I like that.
Best for worst actor, Sylvester Stallone, and worst actress, Megan Fox. In Expendables.
Yeah, I love it. Also, recently watched When Evil Lurks. I love When Evil Lurks. That is a terrific film. A gross movie, but it's something you will need to prep yourself before watching. Absolutely.
I hated that film. Because of the again, I hate animals. Well, I hate children getting killed. That one had one or two children passing away, I would say, in a most brutal way necessary. And I hated that, dude.
It's and that's okay. I mean, it's not for everybody, but I mean, a lot of trigger warnings. But I was gonna say with When Evil Lurks, that's an Argentinian film, so they always take chances when it comes to their horror stuff.
Yeah, it
Which is
does.
why I respect them. Like when it comes to horror, because I'm a big horror buff. So it's like I definitely respect them for taking that many chances, even though yes, it's definitely may trigger some viewers, but they take the chance.
They always take the chance if you're brave enough for it.
Let's see. When Evil Lurks was great, 4 out of 5, but it was insane. Gore was chef's kiss.
Yes.
Yes, it was, buddy. Yes, it was. And speaking of which, I will be getting that. I will be getting that Blu-ray next week. I did pre-order it, so.
Ooh.
Yep, I cannot wait. I've been wanting to add that to the collection. Like ever since I first saw it, I was like, "Where's my Blu-ray? Where's my Blu-ray for When Evil Lurks?" And finally, and when they announced it, it was coming out in March. I was like, "Oh my god, thank you so much!" Like, Shudder was listening to me. Thank you, Shudder gods. Like, that's what I felt like. I felt like Shudder was listening to me, like when I was praying for a physical release of When Evil Lurks. Like, so yeah, I'm glad that happened. But it's like Shudder is going to be released. Shudder releases a lot of their stuff on physical media, which is why I kind of like, since I don't have Shudder, the streaming service. Since I don't have that, I buy their movies physically, so that way I can watch them. I mean, I know I should just get the streaming service and just pay the bill, but it's like I'd rather own them physically.
Yeah.
I want to support indie horror. Let's see, what's a good Shudder movie that I have?
VHS.
Deadstream. This is a Shudder movie, and it's on Steelbook too. Oh no, don't do that. That's a little creepy. A little creepy for this dude, but
It's
let's see.
fine.
That's right, buddy.
Yep,
That's
it's
right.
getting out in March.
Coming out next Tuesday, March 26th, the same day as the Iron Claw, and I will be getting that one too.
I will check it out next week, actually, the Iron Claw, just for your recommendation, and I'll let you know what my thoughts are.
Yeah, I can't wait to hear what you think of it, man. It's so good. We're gonna see. Let's see. Also, the Book of Clarence is out next Tuesday as well. Yeah, James Samuel movie.
I've seen it. It's decent.
I've been wanting to see it though because I love James Samuel's first movie, The Harder They Fall. Like I love that movie, so I'm like, it should be interesting to see what I think about the Book of Clarence. I mean, so we'll see what happens. But yeah, Gavin. When Evil Lurks is getting its physical release next Tuesday, so I could tell by the when I saw his comment, I was like, dude, he was like, oh my god, it's coming! Like I could tell he was just so like that, bro. I was like, bruh.
Yeah.
Oh my god. Oh god, even thinking about that is funny to me.
Yeah.
I can tell you trying to think of one movie I was so happy that got a physical release. Oh yeah, Prey. I was
Oh,
so happy that Prey got a physical release.
I agree with you on that one because some streaming movies deserve to be on physical media. Even the Marvel Steelbooks, for WandaVision, Loki, and announced Falcon and the Winter Soldier and Moon Knight.
I will be getting those. But here's another one. I'm so happy. Not only got a physical release, but got a Criterion. Guillermo del Toro's Pinocchio.
That was one of the second best movies of 2022.
This is a great film, and I love this packaging with this Criterion. This is the 4K of it. I know I've shown this multiple times, but it's like, if you guys still have not seen this packaging, you're living under a rock. So basically, here's the front, here's the back, and so you saw this little nose thing on the back. Check this out. Look at that. Look at that. Oh yeah.
What I love about that movie is it's much more of a mature storyline. Better than the Disney one.
The Disney live action remake of Pinocchio was just horrible.
But I liked it, unfortunately, because I love every single Disney movie, which is odd and weird, but I do love what they're doing.
Fair enough, man. Yeah, but I mean, there's nothing really coming out like that's much else for me, to be honest with you. Love that Prey got a physical release, so now I'm hoping. Oh yes, that's right, the Hellraiser remake.
Yeah,
that needs a physical release. I 1,000% agree with you there, buddy.
Yeah.
Oh wait, here's another one. I'm glad I got a Blu-ray at least. I mean, this isn't an official Blu-ray. It's a burn-on-demand release, so I mean, it still works. Which is for Eileen. I was so happy this actually got a Blu-ray. I mean, yeah, it's burn on demand. Like, let me, if you can see the disc here a little bit. It is a burn on demand disc. But I have it here, so what do you want?
Another thing about Criterion, Luke, is remember that Snatch, transporting on Criterion?
Oh, Train Spotting.
Train Spotting. Movie Chatter hated that slipcover of that film because there were some. Yeah, that one. She hated that. The slipcover packaging because this happened a couple of times because she hated the formats. Yeah, the ones that slips kind of because anytime that you pull a disc out, it might scratch a little bit of some Blu-ray discs and DVDs. And I'm like, yeah, I'm going to be passing on that one for Train Spotting.
Well, unless you're careful with it, though.
Yeah.
Unless you're careful with it. But I love this packaging, though. Like, I really do. I love this packaging. Like, when I saw that it was getting a Criterion, I was like, yo, this is so mine. And, yep, I got it. And it is the 4K version.
Nice.
So, very happy to have that. But here's another really cool Criterion I have, which is for Eraserhead. David Lynch's Eraserhead.
Yeah. And I do have one of David Lynch's films. Where is it? The Elephant Man. That one's good. But it is a brutal watch.
They no less. Also got that on Criterion.
Yeah.
I'm starting to become a big David Lynch fan. But I love the look of this Criterion for The Elephant Man.
Yeah.
I love that so much. and I love the movie. I mean, it's definitely not my favorite David Lynch movie. I mean, this was one of the first ones I watched though. Like one of no, actually no, this was the first David Lynch film I actually watched was The Elephant Man, and it was so freaking depressing, but it's so good.
Yeah, it's a tough watch. Especially when you get to the end, that is brutal.
But also, what I love about this Criterion for Eraserhead, it has the 6 short films by David Lynch. Six Men Getting Sick, The Alphabet, The Grandmother, the 2 versions of The Amputee, and Premonitions Following an Evil Dead. Um, I've seen 6 Men Getting Sick. That is one of the most disturbing short films I've ever seen. Like,
Yeah.
no, there's no dialogue in it. It's mostly sounds and images. But that's actually what made it so creepy, was the imagery.
Yeah, I heard about that.
Like, it isn't just, dialogue, scares or anything like that. Imagery. Imagery is what really counts when it comes to certain stuff from David Lynch, is the imagery. And this short film, Six Men Getting Sick, that's on this Blu-ray for Eraserhead, is no different. Like, God, even thinking about that just makes me want to watch this entire movie again. I've already seen it 3 times, and this one's competing with Mulholland Drive as my favorite David Lynch movie.
Yeah.
Eraserhead. Here's another good one. Blue Velvet.
That just got announced for a 4K. Already.
I got this one as a Christmas gift, and I'm not gonna be getting the 4K of it, so. But I love this. I love the packaging for this. But I also love the artwork on this. I mean, I know it's just plain, but dude, that is genius, though, man. That is genius. Might need to go on another David Lynch marathon because I need to watch. I need to get started on Twin Peaks.
Oh yeah, that's right.
Just need to get started on that. I've been slacking like shit. So, I mean, I need to get on another David Lynch marathon, but I'm still kind of also in between on my Jason Statham kick. So yeah, I've been on 2 different kicks this year already: David Lynch and Jason Statham. How different is that?
You know what's funny is that I did a whole what is it? Johnny Knoxville's Jackass series, the entire movies marathon throughout Christmas. I watched 1 and 2, 1, 3, 4, and I watched 0.5 of 2.5 and 3.5. Number 2 was not available on Paramount Plus until January or February of that month. So I watched those movies, and I will absolutely say that they are a good movies. But one of the scenes that I absolutely cannot stand on each and every single film is the old men sequences, because it just makes me cringe the entire time. Except for
I love the one. I love the. I love the shoplifter one in the first movie. Like, seriously.
Yeah,
All that in your clothes. What is wrong with you? What are you talking about? Get this out of your pocket, man. That's all me. That's all me. And he keeps trying to put more stuff in his shirt as he walks out.
the best part.
I was Lon Shady's lover. Go back and love him.
The best part of the first one is the fireworks in the house to wake him up.
Oh, to wake up his parents. Oh, yeah, that's right.
I was laughing my butt off for that one. And each film gets crazier and crazier. And I don't mind if they do another one, but with a whole new cast.
Well, if they do another one with a new crew, I mean, if they do another one, they are gonna do it just with a new crew, though. They're not gonna kill the old members though, because I mean Johnny Knoxville can't do any more stunts like that for the rest of his life, because otherwise he'll die.
Yeah, after the bull scene from the fourth one, Forever, that made him think twice for. And what's even funny is that the best one is the what was it? The snake pit dead trap in what was it? Silence of the Lambs Silence of the Lambs.
The rattlesnake. Like, so basically, where they think he's going to do a rattlesnake stunt, but they
yeah.
But that's just a rouse to get them in there so they can lock the door.
That got me laughing, especially the guy that was dancing like a Dewishila.
Oh, that was Chris Pontius was dancing like Buffalo Bill. Like,
yeah, that one was funny, especially.
I mean, bro, he was just like.
I love that, but I cannot stand the oh man sequences. But the rest of them solid acts. But I cannot tell you what is my favorite one, and that is Beehive Limo from the second one.
Beehive Limo.
That one was funny, man.
Like, bro, I when they try to escape, like, I mean, like, even like when Dave got on Ryan for a second, I'm like Ryan just beat the shit out of Dave.
Yeah.
I was like, bro, I don't blame you, man, because like you're on a fight for survival right now.
And I actually watched 4.5, and the sickest moment is when what was it? I don't remember the scene, but they had to put fish inside of his body, and they had to eat it.
Evo eats sushi out of Zach's ass.
Like, that made me sick to my stomach, dude. I hated it. But it was
like, not only did they do the craziest stuff, they do the grossest stuff. Like,
yeah.
I mean, they did the freaking poo cocktail supreme in Jackass 3D.
And also Beehive racquetball.
Beehive tetherball.
Beehive volleyball. Yeah, that one was
tetherball.
Tetherball. I love that one.
Yes.
Yeah.
I'm pretty sure, yeah. Oh my god.
Yeah, my favorite one was the Beehive Limo from the second one, and that one was so funny. Entirely. But I feel bad because how many stings to get off after the limo scene.
Yeah. Like I don't know.
Oh, my second favorite is the what was it? The cup test where
on Jackass Forever.
Yeah.
Oh god. I was like, bro, they really did Aaron dirty.
It was not just one. It was multiple shots. One on a hockey player, one on a
one on the world's fastest softball pitcher, and one on a
pogo stick.
A UFC heavyweight and a pogo stick.
I was laughing the entire way, dude.
They did like I think 6 tests in the show when they did the cup test.
And in the movie they did 4.
Yep, in the movie they did 4, but in the show they did 6.
Now I'm dying to watch the TV shows, but I have to wait on VHS, which is
you can only get volume 1 on DVD though.
No, volume 2 and volume 3. Volume 1 from Paramount, but they're only doing the complete TV series on separate edition.
Oh. Well, I was gonna say, we wanted to buy Volume 1, you can only get it on DVD. You couldn't get it on VHS like volumes 2 and 3.
Yeah, volume 2 and 3 did get a VHS and a DVD release. And volume 1 did not happen because of how much brutal scenes within volume 1 had to deliver.
Oh my god, bro.
But with that being said, this is still a good show. This is still a good show, and I love getting questions like this, at least.
Yes, absolutely. But yeah, I think we'll go ahead and call it here for tonight, you guys. But yeah, this was a ton of fun. Thank you so much, Grant, for being here. This was a blast. I mean, I was very happy to finally get you on, and I was kind of putting it off, but we did.
I was expecting a 2-hour live stream, and I was like, oh, okay. But yeah, no. This is a ton of fun. I would love to come back on again someday, but also might need to have a bone to pick on with Popcorn G with Chicken Run 2, because I love that film.
Yep.
With Chicken Run 2. I thought it was a good film, and you liked it, and Popcorn G hates it. And I'm like, so you gave 2 stars for a good stop motion animation film? Dude, you're about to be banned on my Moviebuff Grand page. Just for that. I'm being dead serious, because I like Chicken Run so much that I love the sequel. But yeah, that's all I gotta say right there, and I am just gonna leave it right there.
I was looking slowly, Mark. I'm sorry, I just had to do that. That's just too funny.
Also, check the highlights that I did with Luke Ponto, and of course with Noah Cracer from the other nights. Do you remember?
I was like Kevin McAllister, home aloneing my ass.
Run around, Rudolph, running in the night tonight.
Yes. I mean, even like they didn't want King Kong to climb the World Trade Center.
Yeah, that got me.
I'm sure that got you. I was sure that got you. Because that certainly got me. Like, I mean, I bet you even like the sound effects I played on that. I'm gonna. You know what? Before we like just actually call it, you mind if I do it for the people?
Go right ahead.
Okay. Just want to see if. All right. Just gotta make sure I don't get any ads. All right. Here we go.
All right.
Great ads. Okay. Here we go.
Yep. Okay.
Yep. Okay, yeah, I wanted to do that one more time. But yeah, you guys can find Grant on Instagram. He's got some awesome content on there. So,
and I am gonna announce this for the first time. I am gonna be doing a whole month of autism awareness and an acceptance month. New video coming out every single day from April 2nd through the 30th. And I pre-recorded over 40 videos over the last month just to keep you guys entertained. And also because it's baseball season month, and I'm like, crap, I have to go away in some time. So I'm just like, you know what? I'm going to pre-record some videos. Did 41 over the last month. So basically, I'm just like, hey, yeah. You can also follow me on Letterboxd as well, where I can post some reviews like the Iron Claw or Cannibal Ferox, which I absolutely hated, and Megamind 2 versus the Doom Trash, especially.
Yeah,
Or
there you go.
and or do I call it Madam Fun, which is Madam Fun of badness, which is ridiculous. Okay, I'm just gonna leave it at that right before I make terrible jokes on that.
I don't blame you though. That was good. That was good. But yeah, guys, thank you so much for being here. Shout out to everybody that came into the chat tonight. Thank you, Grant, so much once again for being here. This was a ton of fun. So yeah, guys, we will catch you guys on the next one. Peace out.
Peace.